I need you to help me not have to play that game all the time.
It's all about your emotions. You need to feel them without letting them become you. You know, like the keys, try, but not try.
How do I do that?
Just deep breaths and be like the sky. Let your feelings pass through you like weather. These are all moments where you felt deeply and the pain was too uncomfortable to process, so you stored them in your mind's basement, the subconscious. Even feelings you don't remember take up residence.
Is that me with your mom? I met Geraldine?
Yeah, even feelings from your lineage. My feelings. Geraldine's feelings.
Truth about controlling your emotions, right? There's so many studies and there's so many videos that we can put up there. Well, we're going to use that. I think that that's a pretty informative video. Just have us really sit with our thoughts and think. A lot of people always give me pushback when I tell people cannot make you feel things.
Damn! I'm sorry.
It always get pushback because we grow up in society where we don't really look at ourselves in control of our confidence, of our manifestations. A small population of people that can have ideas in their brain from when they was 5 and 6 years old and actually see it happen in real time, in their lifetime. So when you create a population or a world of people that lack a lot of certainty and identity and confidence in their consciousness, you're going to get a lot of people that say, you made me do this. This girl in this relationship made me spend my whole bank account. This man in a relationship made me insecure. My parents made me such and such, such and such. Now, the parenthood conversations, we got to compartmentalize this a little bit because there's nuances to that. However, I knew from a long time with me being a child and me being in a hospital and me having chronic illnesses, 2 to 3 at one time. And I'm correlated because when I was hospitalized so many times at 6, 7, 8, 9 years old, and then way before that, my asthma would seem like it's something that I was just defeated by. It seemed like it would be something that I couldn't get away from. And according to doctors, they always said your lifespan, you won't see 13. This is them talking to my mother at 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. And they never really taught me how to heal asthma. They only taught me how to mask asthma. And we all know the numbers of black little boys growing up with asthma. So they never really taught me how to heal. But I remember very vividly when I was around 8, and I think that was one of the last few times that I was intubated, is when you pretty much die and they got to bring you back to life.
You're gonna tell me something?
And I remember that time, and I was they pronounced me dead, right? And as me being pronounced dead, I heard everything. Even to this day, I heard everything my grandmother said, my mom said, my cousins, everything. I heard everything. Okay, when I woke back up, I got out of the hospital, and then I had another episode. And it really inspired me to really just observe what I'm going through and seeing, do I have any control? So I remember getting tired of taking breathing treatments or whatever. And then I really just sat with myself one day. I was outside and I was in the backyard, and I really just inhale, exhale for like 30 minutes. And I promise you, my asthma attacks used to be so bad, you can just see my lung popping out my chest. And I really harnessed in on controlling my breathing. And I was able to control my asthma attacks. And that very day when I realized, damn, we really have the God complex in us. We really do. So to correlate that with that is identifying and realizing that you are the controller of your universe, your emotions, your intellect, your health, your well-being, your sexuality, your intimacy, your intellect, your upside, your downside. You are in control of that. And the sooner you realize that, and the sooner you get out of victimhood, and I know victimhood is a very profitable place. Some of our best music is victimhood music. Some of our best movies is victimhood. But once you're able to articulate and graduate from victimhood, and you look at every situation on what could you have done better, and not better as in blaming, but just better as in a accountability sense, you're going to start realizing how powerful you are, and you're going to make some exponential growth in your life. So I love that little, clip that we was watching, because it really just highlights like how we have this world where we already feel defeated in. You know what I'm saying? With all the odds against us, black, white, Hispanic, whatever, we already have so many odds against us. The food we eat, the music, our family structure. But once you actually just smile and really realize like, yo, I have the power to revamp all of this. I really have the power to change my family dynamic with creating my own family. I really have the power to enhance my consciousness, going to bed with certain affirmations or inspirational talks or whatever the case it may be. And even if you don't do YouTube or whatever, you have the ability to record yourself and say, okay, I struggle with articulation. We have the technology and the ability to start writing our notes and saying them out loud to ourselves, recording ourselves. Even if you don't never put it out there, we have the ability to do that. So once you realize people don't make you do anything, you actually choose it, and you actually have a very small split second before you do choose it. It's a choice. It is a choice. Feelings is a choice. There's so many studies, and I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna have to find a video of a Chinese research crew. This is back in 2011, when they was talking about how feelings is a choice. When they was talking about how powerful our brain is, and how powerful within like a half a second, where we can decipher the information, whatever, and make a conscious decision on what it is. So don't be defeated, y'all. And don't always realize like, man, even if you graduating from healing yourself, you also got to realize there's going to be periods of your life where you're going to graduate from being depressed or insecure or not being confident, and it's going to be lingering. It's just like if you just start being alkaline today or not eating meat, you can't expect to completely just not have no withdrawals. Or if you was on medicine like I was a lot of your early years, you can't just expect completely for your body to be like, okay, we just eating oranges and drinking sea moss. You're gonna have that withdrawal. But I believe in y'all, man, and most importantly, the youth. But I love y'all, and y'all continue to strive and thrive and like the videos, man. I'm out, man.